Hey there, sexy soul. Alright, so I already tried to start doing this and there was a mishap with the camera and stuff like that. So I am going to just pick up where I left off. I just want to let you know, this is one of those situations where, and I don't usually do it like this, because I still want to prepare. Like, I'm not one of those that just drops everything and does a reading kind of thing. I tend to put more preparation and stuff into it. But I was actually in a good space. I was clearing off my desk, and I had this overwhelming feeling of like a mixture of excitement and panic all at the same time. You know, like before you drop on a roller coaster, or if your crush shows up at your door and you weren't expecting them, you're like, oh my God, like, you know, and they don't, you know, you didn't know, you know, they may not know that you like them, you know, that kind of a rush. It was like, it was a quickening of energy, and it felt really like, okay, this is a priority. I've got to get this reading out of the way. So I started pulling cards, and we got the Three of Cups, Chariot, King of Pentacles, and the Tower. This tower is a really good tower. It's preceded by a lot of really good energy. I was channeling that the Chariot is like a trajectory change, almost like Two of Pentacles type of shift, like a choice in a path, a direction, and choosing a particular path that's going to be a change. It's going to be a trajectory change. It's like it brings momentum, right? The abundance kept feeling a little bit like bringing something back into balance. Something was bringing back into a balance, but this is also like a coming together of some energies. And then King of Pentacles is that successful, materialistic, successful, like this path is going to be the path that leads to being the King of Pentacles. So there's a trajectory change. Now, I don't normally do it so quickly that I need to know, like, you know, that energy of like, oh, right now, poof, do the energy, do the reading. Oh my God, the energy's so fast. Right now, you got to do this. Like, I just don't do that. I know you see some tarot readers like, I had to come in right now, and I'm like, that's rarely the way that I do things. So, but it felt very intentional that I needed to do this, and like I wanted to. That's the thing, because normally I ask Spirit to pump the brakes if I get like a overwhelm of energy and stuff like that, right? And stuff. So, yeah. Wheel of Fortune, Ace of Cups. Wheel of Fortune, Ace of Cups. Ooh. Look at how this Ace of Cups looks. This is on the split. Look at it, all the water that's spraying out of it, and it's being held by the hands of Spirit. So, a trajectory change. I'm not kidding. A trajectory change. A sudden change. And it's all the energy I'm feeling is right around the heart chakra. But this could just be an overwhelming joy. Does that make sense? Like an overwhelming joy. And I'm not a frou-frou reader. I say it like it fucking is. And so for this, it's like, don't come into this thinking then that's how I go and every reading's like that, because it fucking ain't. It ain't. Not at all. Alrighty. So let's get some clarity on what I pulled so we can get some more. Three of Cups again. Three of Cups again. This is abundance. This is celebration. This is like the kind where you really want to tell people, like you really want to say something, like the kind that people will, like, you're going to want to be celebrated. You will celebrate yourself, okay? Like, this is one of those things where it's like, this is worth celebrating. That's what I want to say. Justice. It's a coming, yeah, it's evening out. Remember I said it's almost like a balancing back out? Justice. Yin and yang. A balancing of the scales. This is a balancing out. So, Eight of Swords, okay. I get from the Eight of Swords, there's this sense of, not so much that you don't feel like you deserve it, but sometimes something can come to us and it may look or appear as if, like, don't stand in the way of somebody else's karma, is what I want to say. If it's somebody else's, like, somebody else needs to, like, part of their lessons or part of, it's almost like sometimes wanting something not to go your way because it might do something to somebody else. For instance, like, There was a thing with one of my kids. I'm just gonna give this really brief child support. They keep bringing this up, and I'm like, I don't really want to give my own example. And like, there's been an issue, and it came up to my attention, and I got contacted, and I was like, what? And apparently, Dad had already known it. He had been trying to work on it. When you get when you switch jobs or get something different and everything, you know, things going through the state kind of get messed up. He was on top of it. He called everybody ahead of time, like, I think this didn't happen, this didn't happen. But you know how the state is, or at least in the United States. Government runs slow. So when you're trying to fix something, sometimes it puts things behind. And so he's like, I knew that you weren't getting everything you should have. You know, not enough for me to notice. Not enough for me to notice, okay? But I felt really bad. I was like, oh my gosh, it's almost Christmas. Why don't they just let you, why can't they do it like this? Why can't they do that? And he's perfectly fine with it. And it's like, you know, I almost don't want to take something that is supposed to come to me for his child. Because I felt bad at the timing, and I didn't know, and I was almost worried. So it was almost like, don't stand in the way of this. Like, this is just something that's meant to happen. Because the Eight of Swords is like up in your head, but I think up in your head because of other people. Like, somehow you feel like or think and I'm giving you this very obscure example because it's like, we always think, oh, I don't want so-and-so to get hurt because I'm getting this. They were going for this job, and it's not something like that. It's something very obscure, like you really shouldn't feel guilty about this, whatever this is. It's guilt. It's guilt. You feel bad. You feel bad for somebody. It's like a guilt, but it's almost like I get the feeling you feel as if you're receiving something, somebody's doing without, but it's really just the balancing of scales, right? This is huge. Whatever this is, like, we always want something big. This is a tower moment kind of a thing. So we know it's going to be big. It's a trajectory change. You got the Chariot with the tower. It is a trajectory change. It's a pivot. It's a new path. But what it opens up, what it brings to you, I want to say what it brings to you is fairly big. It's huge. It's got you in your head, though. You shitting me? Are you shitting me? 10 of fucking Pentacles. Okay. This is big. This is big. I think this has, absolutely, we've got both cards, three of Cups, say Lord of Abundance, abundance. This is monetary recompense. I don't know why they gave me that word. This is a balancing out of something. This is justice. This is getting your just desserts, your just rewards, like what is owed to you to a certain degree, okay? But I got to be honest with you, it's you get a bit up in your head because I heard magnitude. On the bottom of the deck, Lovers. Like, you get something, well, okay, clarify the Eight of Swords. Because even with me, like, it was easy for me to get out of the hole. I was like, okay, he was aware of it. He knew what was going on, that kind of thing. I just didn't want to, like, I thought they had it wrong. Because I got so used to things being deposited consistently. And yes, I do have, I've had a child father who didn't do jack squat. And I have the luxury it's not even a luxury, the beauty of having an exceptional father for my child too. So, so my children don't have the same father. And so it's one of those things where it's the contrast there, right? And I would never do him dirty. Like, I'm like, oh my God. So I had consistency. I quit paying attention, like, that it was being deposited. I didn't even realize things had gotten messed up, right? And once in a while, the state usually does something messy with or wonky with it. And so I was like, you know, I just always wait. It always works out. You know, I don't fret over it or anything else like that. And so, you know, when it happened, at first, I thought she had said it was a larger amount than what it was. And like, I was like, no. And, you know, the integral man he was on it long before. Didn't say anything to me because he was like, I'm going to take care of this right now. You know, and so yeah, it was one of those things where, like, months went by, And I was like, oh, okay. And so, you know, he's all like, it's all good. It's all good. I was like, do I need to do it? And he's like, no, it's fine. It's fine. Like, I expected it was going to be off some and everything else like that. And they said this was going to happen. And I, you know, I'm like, damn, well, you could have told me, dude, so I wouldn't have panicked when it came in. But I was really like, you know, so in my head, I was like, ooh, like the idea of receiving this. Oh, that's what it is. That's what it is. The idea of receiving this feels a little like, so it does have to do with, I don't know if I deserve this. I don't know if should I take this? I don't know. It's big. Oh my gosh. Whatever it is, I think it has to do with this. You're like, it's going to balance things out. And you may feel like, oh no, I don't deserve this much. This overcompensates. And they're like, I want you to rethink that shit. Rethink that. Because you're thinking in the moment, like right now, and they're like, what about years and years of this? Go back years and you tell me how much that's worth. It reminds me of the commercial where they're like, there's this and it's $500. There's this and it's $1,000. But this is priceless. You know, like that commercial. I don't remember what it's for, but anywho, I think it's like a credit card commercial, right? And so, yeah, it's like, no, you deserve this. And there's a sense of like, it is that cliche of it's more than you were anticipating. I want more. Let's have a conversation about that. Because this is huge. You got abundance, chariot, king of pentacles with the tower. All fucking good shit. Tower moment. Tower moment. There's a feeling of like, is it taking from somewhere else? Okay. Hold on. Let me pull some more here. Wow. Knight of Wands. I'm loving and the Magician. Holy shit, this is coming into fruition very fast. When I said immediate or imminent, imminent's even quicker than immediate. Like this is imminent justice. Like it's almost like it's already here. You just haven't caught wind of it. Kind of like that's why they keep having me come back to that scenario. Kind of like the scenario of the child support thing. Like I had no clue about it, but it was already being taken care of. Right? Done. You know, he was on top of it. He's like, I got this. So was the courts and stuff. They were like, okay, we got this. Like he was working with them, getting it taken behind the scenes. When we talk about shit behind the scenes, I had no fucking clue that this had been going on for months. No clue. No clue. No clue. Ooh, 10 of Wands, 5 of Wands. Split. Because it's been a struggle. They want you to think back on the struggle that you have gone through. Get for real is what I just heard. Get for real on the struggle you've been through. Because the 5 of Wands is like, you're making it. You're not completely dead, but 5 of Wands is that struggle, the chaos to get through something, to the learning the lessons and developing and everything else like that, right? 10 of Wands is too much. It's having had to shoulder everything on your own. So having to shoulder all those fucking struggles on your fucking own. Magician, it's coming to fruition. It's coming in. Oh my God. Fast. Knight of Wands, he doesn't hesitate. There's zero hesitation. Zero. All right. Okay. Ace of Wands. Oh my gosh, the level of excitement. Okay. I'm not fucking kidding. Like when I say this is like, wow. Abundance can be, I do get a sense of monetary. I absolutely do because we have the 10 of Pentacles. But let's also remember, I feel like this is like several things coming in at once. Because abundance is, remember, it's multiple things, right? It's not even just a contract. There's like several energies coming in. Several cups here. 3 different cups. 3 different things that are full fucking cups to be celebrated. It's like, that's a lot of shit. That's a lot of shit. That's why it's considered the abundance card, right? And then the 10 of Pentacles is like, this is the kind of thing that has longevity, because 10 of Pentacles is a long road, long haul, right? Like the Pentacles mean the longer, this is like a longer term success. So whoever this is for, you've had a long ass time, because they keep referring, go back to, go back. Like I feel like the whole first part of your life you did without. It's like making up for years is what it feels like. And there may be, because before they were showing me the Two of Pentacles the first time around when things were coming out for the Chariot. There's a need, especially with the Chariot, to have the mind and the heart on the same page, because usually there's like, the Sphinxes, horses, they got to be on the same page to move forward, right? Like, to me, the Chariot is like rhino spirit, like gung-ho, go for it type of scenario. But I do feel like that it's a choice. There's a bit of a choice or a decision point here. And literally, to me, it's a yes or a no kind of decision. It's a yes or a no. That's what it feels like. Like there's a path that opens up and it's a yes or a no. Oh my. Please fucking tell me you saw that land as I was doing this. Please tell me. Can you see things down here? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Surely you saw it land. Oh my God. A path. 3 + 5 = 8. This is a very abundant path. Okay. For whoever this is for. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. I want it for me, Spirit. Please. Please. Yes. And here's the other thing. Pathway card is like a timing card in the Kipper deck. It's a long time. So it's like you could have been you felt like you were limited and in lack for a really long time, like held in place for a really long time, like always doing without, always had burdens on you. Ooh. That was flipped also. It was like hidden inside the... Well, that flipped the fuck... Oh. Okie dokie. Y'all. Okay, so these are counterparts. The main female and main male. Also with community. That would align with the abundance card. Like, the 3 of Cups is really about bringing in everybody. That's usually your friend group, the social network, that's what community is. So I'm getting, but for somebody very specific, because we also saw the levers on the bottom of the deck, because we've got over here, we have like, first off, the 10 of Pentacles can be family, which family can be like your soul family, friends, your network, your group, but also like longevity of a relationship, like your immediate family, like building a family. What I want to say is something's coming in that's like, it's just expanding. Like this is so fucking fast. For some of you, there may be a connection coming in. I get the feeling though, and it's weird because I just did a reading for somebody like this. It's like 3 different things. There's a lot to celebrate. There's something happening, and I think that they're all intertwined. That's why it feels like it's abundant and a lot happens at once. There's a shit ton of stuff that happens at once. Oh, my nose is itching. That's, y'all know what that means. Because it feels like whoever this person is, I feel like I want to go like this. This person comes in and brings in a whole new community. So I'm going to say that we're reading from the perspective of feminine energies. Because we have a main female as the... Okay, give me some more. Okay, they want me to pull a Norman really quick. And some of you, it is abundance. It is fucking abundance, guys. Because here's the thing. Concern card is like your fears, like the shit that you're afraid of. And the toil and labor is like, first off, when you do toil and labor, that is doing what you have to fucking do to get by. Like this is that stuck energy, this imprisoned energy. And you're afraid. There's something financially that you're afraid of. Whoever this person is, right? This main male that comes in, they bring with them like a support system, because this is not having to do it on your own anymore. Remember, we saw the 5 of Wands and 10 of Wands. This is someone bringing in newer connections and things like that. So this is like almost like, I feel like these two are attached. Like there's a whole network of people, friends, social network, social group, or whatever that comes in. Okay, I'm gonna pull these up because I actually still want to. I know they wanted me to use. Just remember what was out, guys. Remember that. Because this, I feel like, is even more important. 9 of Wands, the Magician, the Ace of Wands. Like, what the fuck? Okay, actually, talk to it. I'm going to pull from... Oh, no. Okay, we're going to do Starman. I want to know more about the 8 of Swords. Is the only card. And you see it's right smack in the middle, right? It's the only one where it would be like, huh? Imminent. I feel like a lot of details want to come out, actually. So we're just going to go with the flow here. Hierophant and the Page of Pentacles. Oh my gosh, these like flew onto my chest and I held them like this. I was like, oh, I caught them. I don't know if y'all saw that. 7 of Swords, Ace of Cups, Hanged Man, Queen of Swords, Fool. This is a higher level of commitment. This is an elevation to a higher level, period, point blank. Like whatever this is requires commitment, period. Maybe even like a contract of some sorts. The Hierophant would be like, can be like institutions. It can be like living your life according to, but it's like a higher level of like living your life according to your belief systems, like what you truly believe, making it manifest external, right? It's a very masculine, but it's commitment. It is, because it represents the marriage card. There may be, whoever that main male is, for some of you, commitment on the cards. Like, this is like, you know, when you meet this person, holy shit, I might actually marry this person. Otherwise, like, for the money portion, this is, like, with it comes a level of commitment. The 10 of Pentacles, the long haul. But, like, it opens so fucking much up. But sometimes I think that level of commitment might be where the 8 of Swords is. So let's take a look at this. The 7 of Swords is, am I kidding myself? Am I fooling myself? Like, we get to the point where when we have to commit to a path, we're like, am I sure I actually want this? Let me go turn my heater off really quick. It's going to be annoying. Sometimes it likes to make a weird noise, even though it's fairly new. I don't know. It likes to be, and it's loud. I know y'all can hear that. 7 of Swords, not quite sure. Like, you got to be in the right frame of mind. You gotta be like, I feel good about this, because 7 of Swords isn't always about deception and stuff, even though 8 of Swords tells me you're probably afraid that there might be some kind of deception, but it's really about getting yourself in the right frame of mind. First off, always it's a Swords card, which is a mental realm, right? And then on top of that, it is usually in like the right awake, he's going in and trying to suss out the competition, right? The other army, and like even the playing field, and give himself a fighting chance to be successful, right? So mentally, it's positive mental preparation, right? So you're not sure, Ace of Cups, if this is going to bring the joy, the level of joy that you think it will. Like, you want to question it. I want to remind you that they literally gave you every positive, exceptional card, with the exception of the Sun card, to amplify this one little, I'm caught up in my head, I'm caught up in my head. Like, can this one route actually be something that brings me joy? Can this person actually bring me this joy? Can I experience this level of joy that I think I'm going to have? You know, do I really want to commit to that? I got to commit my all. This is self-love here. Ace of Cups is that self-love, that joy, that personal, your cup that you pour into things, right? Do I want to pour my cup into it? Hanged Man. Really looking at this so you can see it fully. Taking the opportunity to pause and see things from a greater perspective, a different perspective. Queen of Swords. Look, you can't make this up. Hangman with the Queen of Swords. Eagle eye view. She sees the greater picture. She sees things for what they really are. She looks at the whole thing, not just at the glimpse of the moment, to really get her assessment on this, okay? It's like, have that discernment. Give yourself the moment to really think this through so that you can make the appropriate decision, okay? Because she's on fucking point. She's eagle eye view. This is a brand new beginning. Full card, Sacred Clown. Brand new beginning. So it's almost like taking a moment to realize and see what this new, I picked up the Ace of Wands, fitting for what I had, this new beginning will bring to you. So you may question, is it as good as it seems? Will this bring me, it's the commitment. It's the fucking commitment. It's an offer and the level of commitment that it requires. And you're like, oh my gosh. So they're bringing me to, y'all know, the Captain America, one of my Hollywood, ooh, look at him. Anyways, I didn't mean it like that. I said it like that. But, you know, the actor that does that, he had difficulty committing to Marvel because it was a long-range commitment. And it was going to change shit. It was going to change it. And he didn't really know if it was going to bring him the joy that he would want, or if it was going to feel like a prison, right? And so, let's go. Oh, no, they keep correcting me. Let's go back to this. Gosh, where are we at? Oh my God. So, but look at how it worked out for him. Probably one of the best things he ever did. I can't shake, for some of you all, this is absolutely love. I feel like love and financial stability are going to be entwined somehow. Either something comes in for your financial stability, and mixed in with that is going to be like, it's going to be the connecting factor for finding love. It's going to lead you to that higher level commitment, or wow, that's a whole fucking, there's the Sun card. Showing up again. Ace of Hearts. This is movement, someone coming towards you, or you moving, you making moves. Oh my God. Oh my God, this is not two different people, because this was a chunk and this is a chunk. First off, I think that there is some kind of talk that's being had about this individual. I think there's some talk that's being had about this individual. I'm going to be honest with you. And that may also play into the Eight of Swords. That may be why you're like, is this or this path? Whoever this person is, whatever this thing is, I cannot get past that I cannot seem to separate the two guys. I know love keeps showing up, but I keep feeling abundance, like material abundance. I don't know, maybe this motherfucker got some money on him. I don't know. But I actually feel like it's several things coming in at once with the Three of Cups. But it's funny that I said it feels like, you know, when your crush shows up at your door. and you didn't even know that they were aware of you, that you existed. So yeah, I think that there's some information that you may hear, or because to me the mice card is a lot about gossip. Those little fuckers, they don't do much, probably not a lot to it, you know, like, but man, they're fast. They make them, it's just ugh. So I get a sense that maybe there's some kind of information or hearsay that you hear that has you second guessing, especially if it's a person. But even whatever this option is, you're like, you know, I've heard things about this company. I've heard things about going down this route of career profession. I've heard things about, you know, becoming an actor. I've heard things about, you know, like, I don't know, people like to talk. And it's like, you're not really sure. You're not really sure if that's really going to bring you the joy that you want, right? This is movement, coming towards somebody or moving towards something, okay? It's a yes. It's a fuck yes. And then there was, here's the thing. We saw the hanged man, right? Stop and give it some thought. Whatever information you've come across, or you've heard through the grapevine, or research you've done on something to see, you know, whatever, you might want to take that with a grain of salt. I got to be honest with you. Take some of that with a grain of salt. Okay? That's not really, because the Skype is all about, first off, it's a 10. Fantastic. It's another 10. But second of all, it's as much about harvest as it is cutting something out. Clarify the scythe for me. Scythe. Okay, so there's a level of, first off, we've got a message coming through, obviously between, because I'm clarifying the scythe, between the masculine and the feminine, whoever these two energies are. They've had their eye on, oh my God, this sounds so fucking cliche, but you've caught their eye. Like because the moon card is about recognition, seeing somebody. Being seen by somebody. If someone's bringing you a job offer, they paid attention. They have paid attention. There may be an element of having to let go of something, right? In order to accept this, because we do have, again, movement, okay? Card over here, which incidentally also has about e-commerce as well, but it's really about sailing the seas, moving forward, letting the winds catch your sails, and, like, you know, movement basically. And the anchor is all about pulling up anchor and moving to a different shore. So there may be an element of, in order to benefit, in order to get the harvest, you have to cut something out. Oh, okay. Okay. So what they're asking you is to accept something from them, but it would require you to let something else go. Which brings in that Two of Pentacles. You know, you have to make that choice between two different actions and things like that. Okay. Anything else that we want to really quickly get from this? Okay, something. Okay, really soon. Really soon. Oh my God. This is a timing card. This is a timing card. Family room is like, it's right next to you. It is super, and they even say it's immediate. The immediate future. It is, you know, because the family card is like the intimate room where close things and secrets are held and things like that. Like people can share things and everything. This gift is really close. Really close. So whoever this is for, the kind where I'm like, there's no way. If this is for you, there's no way it's more than 7 days. Absolutely not. Like I'm feeling, okay. I still feel heavily this is geared towards individuals who are operating from their feminine energy. Talk about the money, because I'm still, I keep trying to tell myself, okay, well, I guess it's love, and it's like, no, they will not let me go. Even with the Ace of, talk about money. Message of concern. Oh, you don't have to worry about money. You don't have to worry about money. Just so you're aware, don't be afraid. This is so unexpected and so like, you're going to be taken aback by this, whatever this is. It's going to get your heart going. You're going to wonder, you're going to be afraid. Is this bullshit? Is this bullshit? Is this person bullshit? Is this offer bullshit? Is this path bullshit? I've heard stuff. It comes out of nowhere. Had no clue they had their eye on me. Like, it is something, when I tell you, I brought up my situation that just happened here recently because they're wanting me to realize just how much you can be unaware of something. The whole fucking time, for 6 months, unaware of what was going on with my child's father and things like that in that situation. Again, it was nothing wrong, nothing bad. I was unaware. It was, you know, it's just one of those things where, oh my gosh, it's going to be so unexpected that you're going to be questioning that. And they're saying, what are you saying? Oh my God. Oh, don't miss this. Don't miss out on this opportunity. Don't miss out when they come to offer this, whoever they is. Don't miss this. Don't think that it's not a distraction, because I always look at this like he's distracted by this, and you know, this is pickpocketing time. This is stealing time. This is missing somebody taking this opportunity. They're stealing this opportunity away. Like, it's losing out on something valuable, losing out on time. This time to me is an opportunity. It's always an opportunity. And so it's one of those things where it's like, don't miss out on this. Don't let this moment in time slip you by. Okay, whoever this is for, gosh, I really wanted to get in there. And again, you can't make this up. 2, 3 of Cups. It's balancing things out. Don't feel like you can't go after this. I want to say, if there are other energies that are entwined with, if this is a love situation, like either, let's say you recently broke up within like the last 2 months, and this amazing love shows up, and you want to go for it, and you feel like, oh my gosh, I don't know, because it's too soon, blah, blah, blah. I just broke up with somebody, as if it's somehow like not okay. Like, you're afraid of how it impact them. Like, this is one of those situations where, like, take this opportunity. If this person recently broke up with somebody, you know, like within the last 2 months or something like that, like, don't assume that this isn't something exceptional, okay? Like, allow yourself to have this. Allow yourself to have this, okay? If you feel like somehow taking this is going to disappoint somebody else, like, don't. You feel like, I feel like there's something being taken from somewhere else if I were to take this, and they're like, it doesn't, because whatever is being taken, it's a balancing of the scales first and foremost. You deserve this, and it must have been needed to be taken from wherever it was. So if somebody is doing without it, that is a part of that. That is a part of that. That is either their karma, or it is their, you know, because they weren't meant for that. That wasn't in alignment for them. And so it's like, don't allow that to be the thing, the only thing that stops you. And yes, you will, this will bring a lot of joy, a lot of joy. Give it a shot. Don't miss out. All right. Amazing. Y'all have a great day.